Greetings, pod fans. It's day 23 of Pod Fajita. I'm inside now, which is a marked improvement from yesterday. Today was another day of work. I'm a little bit sleepy, but my weekend has just began, so that's real fun. After work, I went for a little bit of a walk, and I made a discovery. I think if I ever had a band, it would be like an online-only band, where, you know, it would be impossible for me to do legitimate live performances, because it would just be me playing all of the instruments through different cuts. But I think it would be Pod and the Mans. I don't know, I think just as the man pod, that's me, like if I had a band of just me, it would be Pod and the Mans. The only problem is I don't know what genre of music Pod and the Mans play. Like, I personally have written one song and written and performed one song ever, which is on this channel, and it's called Feelings ... And I'm pretty sure that the version that's on here is with a ukulele, but it was intended as like melancholic pop punk style. So would that be it? Also, the only real percussion that I play is the cajon. I play guitar and bass. I feel like I could do this, but what do I play? Maybe if I ever get my self together and get the motivation to do covers, we could do something. But yeah, looking at me and watching me and just listening to, even if you don't know who I am, what genre of music does Pod and the Mans play? It was just a weird thing that I thought of. Yeah, maybe this will just be a video of things I've noticed while walking around. Because yesterday I saw a bus, and on the side of said bus, it had the plural to taxi, which is taxis, just T-A-X-I-S. And it looks incorrect to me when it's written down like that, because my brain thinks of like Maxis, the people who make The Sims, so I just look at it and go, Taxis. I always thought that taxis had an ES at the end. Am I mad? Did is it Free Now or something had this ad? Are they wrong? Did they make a mistake, or am I? And finally, for my walk things, as I was out walking just earlier, I was walking through an estate, and I saw this person see me from a very far distance. They had a bottle of Lucozade, and that was just put onto a wall, which I didn't like from the start. Come on, just don't litter. But then as I was walking, it was that thing where I was like, is that person looking at me? Are they crossing the road towards me? Because I had my headphones on, which are these ones, which are quite, they have active noise cancelling, which is great. And he was getting closer, and I was doing my best to stare off into middle distance, so as not to gain any eye contact or thing. But we got very close, and I had to look because he was basically in front of me, and he asked if I had any change, and I said no, but it was a strange one. That hasn't happened to me in quite a while, and these days I just don't carry change, so I couldn't, even if I wanted to, even if he hadn't littered and irked me. But yeah, it kind of just reminds me that I don't carry change anymore. I haven't for a very long time. I used to just at least a little bit, but since pandemic times and all of that, I can't remember the last time I've used physical money, taken money out of an ATM and used it. It's weird. But yeah, that's my little things, my little walking rambles, walking thinking things. That's a view into my head when I'm a little bit sleepy after work. So yeah, that's it for day 23. It's a Saturday, tomorrow is a Sunday, and that's how the weeks work. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy yourselves in Sloan.